I really like this girl. I'm gonna ask her out. Hey, so like me and my friends, we're going to this bar over there sometime. You wanna come with like some of your friends and we'll all hang or something?
Oh, you mean just like casually, just friends and friends?
Yeah, just hanging out, you know?
Oh, I'm actually not really up for anything like that. I think I'm gonna pass.
Oh. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, the 10th in our 12-part series on the 12 pillars of the true man. That is a mouthful. Hi, I'm Noah Hammond.
And I'm Corinne Lacombe.
And thanks for joining us again. Today we'll be talking about the authentic man and how to ask her out by embodying authenticity. Now, if you don't want your dating requests to end poorly like they did in our little skit intro thing, this is a really important distinction to help you be effective in your communication and to actually get what you want in your dating life and in other areas of your life too. So pay attention. Now, Corinne, in our little scenario, why did you say no thanks?
Well, at that point, I was a little confused on your level of interest. I was interested in you in a more serious way, in a more romantic way. And when you came off and said, oh, let's just go casually with a bunch of my other friends and just, grab some beers or something, it made me think you didn't care and that you weren't genuinely interested in me. And so then I said, okay, and I was gonna go hang out with somebody who was maybe more into boyfriend-girlfriend dating material or more into a more serious relationship or something than hanging out with you casually.
So because I was inauthentic, wink, wink, I didn't convey my actual desires to spend a date or an evening or some intimate time with her, and I instead tried to play it off as this casual, low-pressure thing, which then did not convey to her that I was interested in what she was interested in. So she couldn't see that we were looking for the same thing. Even though I was interested in her, I was trying to make it this low pressure thing, so it didn't work out for anybody.
I think one of my favorite examples of this is when Noah asked me out or approached me for the first time with that famous second liner. He says, this might be a little forward, but are you single? And that right away gave me the understanding that he was looking and playing in the dating world at the level of boyfriend and girlfriend, serious relationships. And at that point in my life, that was the only thing I was up to playing in. That was the only type of dating I was willing to participate in, was dating and embarking on relationships that had potential. I wasn't going to embark on a dating relationship with somebody if I didn't see any hope in it. And so when he let me know that he was ready for the caliber of boyfriend and girlfriend or interested in a more serious relationship, I knew that he was the kind of guy that I wanted to say yes to and that I wanted to get to know more because he was in the same realm of dating and getting into serious relationships as I was. And so it was a yes.
And this is not to say that to be an authentic man, you have to be looking for a certain type of relationship. But if you can ask from authenticity with whatever relationship you are seeking, that's how you'll get the fastest response from the people who are a match. So if, for example, you were into just casual fun times, you could say more specifically, hey, let's go have this casual fun time. And the kind of women and the people who are ready to respond to that request can also see where you're at more clearly and can see that you're the person who's fitting what their desires are. So authenticity across the board is incredibly helpful in not only asking out a member of the opposite sex, but so many things. And unfortunately, our authenticity as a whole is very much undermined. Most people cannot access their true authenticity because of past programming, societal beliefs, and things like that. Maybe our authenticity was laughed at when we were young. Maybe we were told we were weird, or we shouldn't speak out, or whatever other countless amounts of reasons why we might not be easily able to access our truth.
I think sometimes it's also about that relationship to vulnerability. Society has taught a lot of men to not embrace vulnerability, and I think that you have to embrace your vulnerability in order to be really authentic.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what we want you to take away from this video, is that one way to get instantly more authentic and to get more results in your dating life and in your personal life and really in all aspects of your life is to embrace vulnerability as a man. Being able to be vulnerable, being able to put yourself out there, knowing that you could crash and burn and going anyway, that is a testament to a true man, and that is also how you will be able to be effective in your communication. You'll be able to ask for what you truly desire, and then you'll be able to receive those things that you truly desire. So while vulnerability can be a difficult trait to embody, it is something worth practicing, and the simplest way to start right now is to ask yourself, who am I hiding something from? And can I gather the courage to share my truth? So developing your authenticity and your vulnerability, it's just like building up a muscle. Just like when you're in the gym, you couldn't pick up those heavy weights the first time, you had to build your way up. You're not gonna be able to convey those heavy, hard truths the very first time you attempt to hone this characteristic. But if you start somewhere small and you build up over time, it'll become easier and easier. You'll build this muscle of truth. And eventually, something like how to ask out a woman is the least of your concerns, and something that's so simple and effortless because it just comes from your truth and it comes out without any kind of emotional blocks or any kind of things that would make you feel like you need to stuff your truth. So start small and build this muscle up. It comes by going head on into the fear and into the discomfort of what is it like to actually just put myself out there? What is it like to just be vulnerable? Like Corinne and I are right now.
If you weren't vulnerable then, we would never have gotten to where we are now. So it's worth it.
Exactly. So I hope that's been helpful. If you're interested in more of this information, go to truemanacademy.com. There's an amazing training to get you started. We'll see you soon with our next video where we'll be talking about the lovable man. Take care.